The commutative property tells us that for certain operations, changing the order of the operands does not change the result. For instance, real number addition is commutative. If you add two real numbers together, the order does not matter. For example, 3 plus 5 is equal to 8, and 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. Since they're both equal to 8, we know then that 3 plus 5 is equal to 5 plus 3. Switching the order does not change the value. We can write this more generally as a plus b equals b plus a, where a and b are any real numbers. This is called the commutative property of addition. The same idea works for multiplication of real numbers. For example, 6 times 7 equals 42, and 7 times 6 also equals 42, so we know 6 times 7 is equal to 7 times 6. For multiplication, we can then write this as a times b equals b times a, where a and b are any real numbers. This is the commutative property of multiplication. The key idea here is that for addition and multiplication of real numbers, the order of the operands does not affect the result. You are allowed to rearrange terms that are being added together, or you are allowed to rearrange terms that are being multiplied together. Now, this property doesn't necessarily apply for every single operation. Consider subtraction. 5 minus 3 equals 2. But 3 minus 5 equals negative 2. These are not the same. Since I can't rearrange any two terms with subtraction and get the same result, we know that subtraction is not commutative. Now consider division. 8 divided by 4 equals 2, but 4 divided by 8 is equal to 1/2. Here, rearranging the order of the operands gives us two different values. This tells us that division is also not commutative. This is a really important distinction. The commutative property can be applied when using addition or multiplication with real numbers. However, the commutative property cannot be applied when using subtraction or division of real numbers. Now let's talk about where we use this within algebra. Suppose you have the expression x plus 7. Because addition is commutative, we know that x plus 7 is equal to 7 plus x. Both expressions represent the same value. We are not changing the math, we are just rearranging it. The same thing happens with multiplication. If you see the expression 2x, which means 2 times x, by the commutative property of multiplication, this is the same as x times 2. We normally keep our constants in front of our variables, but these two things represent the same things. 2x is equal to x times 2. So why does this matter? Basically, the commutative property allows us to rearrange expressions in order to simplify them or move towards a desired answer without changing the value of the expression. It gives us permission to move things around safely. However, it is important to be careful about where you apply the commutative property. The commutative property allows you to change the order of terms within the same operation. For example, consider the expression 2x plus 5. Just because multiplication and addition are both present and they are commutative, you're not free to just rearrange all the terms however you want. For instance, you cannot rewrite 2x plus 5 as 2 times 5 plus x, where you're swapping one part of the multiplication with the term that's being added at the end. These two expressions are not the same. In the original expression, 2 is multiplied by x and then 5 is added. In the second expression, 2 is multiplied by 5 and then the x is added. These are completely different expressions. To apply the commutative property to this algebraic expression, we could apply the commutative property using one operation at a time. So to use the commutative property of addition with this expression, we could say 2x plus 5 is equal to 5 plus 2x. We just swap the operands on each side of the addition. To use the commutative property of multiplication, we could say 2x plus 5 is equal to x times 2 plus 5, where we're just swapping the two operands on each side of the multiplication operation within the expression. Be careful using the commutative property when an expression involves multiple operations. The overall structure of your expression still matters. If you like this style of content, consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps support the channel. I'm Joe, and thanks for spending some time with me.